Exclamation, everybody, and welcome to the Black Grimoire Cursebreaker. It is by Opia Games, and it is in early access out on Steam currently for $15 US. There is a free demo you can go and play around with as well. I have played a bunch of this actually off camera. I kind of got hooked on it. It's an interesting, obviously an RPG, third-person RPG. It's got a little bit of everything, a little bit of a few different genres in it. It's hard for me to pin down exactly what game it's kind of like. It reminds me a bunch of like a RuneScape kind of thing, but at the same time, it's not. It's like I said, it's doing its own thing, sort of. But we're gonna jump into it, and you'll get to see for yourself. I'm not going to do any timer for this because I suspect this is going to be a long recording because the game is slow-paced, but it's interesting along the way. So I want to kind of just give this its full breath, as it were. So we're going to go into full screen here, and you get to see me. Hello. And let's do brand new game. And we'll see. And link that game. And we'll get some story right off the bat. And the story is actually pretty interesting as we go here. So now I don't your character name is not, you can't change. However, you do have a character identification for multiplayer. Now the multiplayer is not what you might think. Basically, you can see up in the right hand corner here, there's a little red dot that says connection status disconnected right now. That will change to green when I'm in towns. And when you're in towns, you can see other players running around. You can't, as far as I know, you can't interact with them. And everything is instanced. So like, you'll see them like killing enemies. You'll see like damage numbers coming off, but you won't actually see the enemies unless they're on your screen. And you won't see any loot that's dropped or anything. Like, everything's just your stuff. It's kind of there, I guess, just as a... I assume they want to do some kind of maybe co-op or some kind of multiplayer thing at some point. And this is kind of their way of just sort of testing the waters to see how it works. So you will see other players, but only in those shared areas. And you can't really interact with them as far as I know. So what we have here is you get like a little bit of a backstory on your character. I'm not going to go into too much of the reading here. I'll leave that to you guys to be able to download and take a look at it. But you do pick background traits, and all of these traits are things that as you do them in the game, you level them up. So it's one of those games. It's like Skyrim-esque, it's like Elder Scrolls-esque. Doing something awards you XP in that thing, which then levels that thing up and makes it so that you can do that thing better as you go. But when you start off, you get 20 points. Every one of these costs 5. And you can choose up to 4 background traits that will level up a little bit faster as you're going. So yeah, RuneScape 3. Yeah, that's why I say it's got kind of that like RuneScape-esque vibe to it. Even in like the character's look and feel kind of thing. So I'm gonna do blacksmith. Now, off camera, the character I was focusing mostly on archery, but honestly, it doesn't really matter. The way the combat works, it's kind of an MMO combat where it's just like you click on something and you just keep attacking. And you can do some dodging, but you actually end up hurting yourself by doing dodging, because every time you get hit, you have a defense level that will increase. So the more you get hit, the more you level up your defense, the less damage things do to you. So it's kind of like a trade-off. Yeah, you can avoid getting hit, but at the same time, you're avoiding leveling up your defense. So it doesn't really matter. Like you see archery champion and stuff here. It doesn't really matter that much because you'll probably want to switch between melee and ranged. Most things come running at you, so range is kind of like it's there, but it's not necessarily that particularly satisfying to do. We'll do blacksmith miner, weapon master for the sword, and I'll do bulwark so that I don't get knocked off my feet quite as much. And we'll do that. We'll get ourselves an appropriate beard, and we'll pick a hairstyle that's halfway decent, maybe this way. And let's get the... Oh, that's a little too right, there we go. Maybe like that. That's gray, that's the gray. Do this. You get different clothes you can wear. We'll go with the Jedi the Jedi Master clothes, I guess, or Padawan clothes more. And maybe I'll actually, the skin color will have various shades of just gray. We'll do that. It also seems to affect your undershirt as well. So you got that. And here's our starting levels and our bonus items and stuff. So, one thing to know, we'll get to this when we get to it, but you see these little these copper bags and these little bags here. These are very important because your inventory is extremely limited. And don't be a goofball like I was and accidentally right-click it and sell not only the stuff inside the bag, but the bag itself, because you don't get it back. You can't buy back things you've sold. So, anyway, let's go and continue. We'll get some story here. There you are. I've been looking all over for you. Hop on in, we don't have much time. Do I know you? Of course you know me, Lord Rothar. You just keep forgetting. I'm Helene, the custodian. Right, what did you mean we don't have much time? See that storm on the horizon? It's something frightfully unnatural. Couldn't be here at all, but somehow it is. I'm sorry. What do you mean? Looking for you, Lord Rothar. Ah, Imberthale. The land of sprawling forests, hills, and lakes. I always did like your home, Lord Rothar. There's only time for one last dream. Something to... well, to remind you of who you are, I suppose. I really am sorry. I can't protect you from it. Soon it will force you to wake up. But for now, sweet dreams, my lord. That was a strangely vivid dream. Good morning, sleepyhead. Good morning, darling. Sleep well. Well enough, have our guests arrived? They have indeed, all bunched up in the main hall despite efforts from the mistress of the house to keep them apart. Now there seems to be a situation brewing, something that requires your attention. As always, I'm happy to leave the politics to you and see the evening's preparations instead. Promise me you'll try to keep them from killing each other before the festivities begin. Let's go over our guests. The ones who matter are the estates of Armsteel, Rain, and Oldwood. Well, Goldbridge too, of course, but we also received an unexpected guest of the night, a wizard by the name of Kellanthir. Alright, what do we know about the Armsteel? They're the same as always, you know, set in their ways, only able to talk about what a great house of warriors they are, quick to settle their disputes on the field of battle. What about Rain? Merchants from the kingdom of Meloria with a repute for deep pockets, that's all we know. I think they make an effort to keep their affairs private. What about Oldwood? One of the oldest estates in all of Imberthale, late Master Oldwood had the fortune, of siring only daughters. Dahlia, the eldest, is the real head of the family now, which is cause for murmurs among some, but I doubt she cares. What's the news on Goldbridge? Tyrion Goldbridge, the Baron of Thornhill, arrived here without the rest of his family, which is unusual. He's always been ambitious, and lately those ambitions have upset all the other families present, hence the ongoing ruckus downstairs. What about this wizard Kellanthir? Have I heard of him before? A traveling mage who apparently drove off a group of bandits near Mistywood a few nights ago. He's a bit strange, but known for good deeds, so it would have been heartless to turn him away. Alright, don't worry, I'll handle him. You always do. Hold mouse wheel or WASD keys to rotate the camera. So, what I've done... new trait, weapon master unlocked. Okay. This game normally only controls with the mouse. However, under experimental here, you can turn on keyboard movement, which allows you to move around with WASD. It's definitely experimental because you could tell in certain areas what they're doing is they're kind of doing a virtual mouse click for you. So like if you walk up to a barrier of some kind, like a fence or something like that, your character will go up to the fence and then it'll be as though you clicked on the other side of the fence, and then your character will suddenly start to move around, like trying to navigate around the fence. So it's a little bit weird in spots, but for the most part, it's okay. But I could see also using the game in just a normal point click, you know, click somewhere, go there, that kind of thing. Because again, I switched to WASD movement because I thought there would be this would be more action oriented, where I should, you know, dodge from things. And there is kind of some of that, but like I said, it's more of a tab target kind of thing than anything else. And I believe a bird just flew through the wall. Okay, that was a thing. And I think Alt, yeah, highlights everything that you can interact with. So we got some water there. You can see I can still click on the ground and move there, or I can just do keyboard. Bookshelf. Now, the game loves books. So as I pick up books, they are actual skill books that you know, read, quote unquote. And we'll take that copper dagger too. So you definitely want to grab all the books you can as we go through here. Alright, and so if I go into my inventory, which now they've mapped, so over here is all of your menus and stuff. They've mapped all of them to the function keys, which is a bit weird, but you know, it is a thing. So I think F1 is my inventory. You can also click on these too, so it's not as big a deal. But we can right click this and say consume, and then that will give us, as you can see on the left hand side there, we got some fishing experience points, and then we'll get some cooking and alchemy. So already you're seeing why I was like, this feels a lot like a RuneScape esque game. So there we go. Is this door is closed? I feel like that door was open at one point, but go grab stuff off bookshelves here. Have a guest right there. That bookshelf as well. And this one. Now the good thing is, the nice thing with these skill books is once you consume them, they disappear from your inventory, which is fantastic. Let's grab a bottle of whiskey too while we're here. We'll need that a little bit later, as you can imagine. Okay, got that. So consume these. Archery. Alchemy. More archery. Cooking. You can click these, I mean, they go away real fast, but you can click them to see what the what the milestones are for them. Go here. Retaking your armor. Again, we'll need that for later. I'll grab the bow right now. Grab the bow right now. I'll grab the staff too. You can, as you see, I already have a spell down here, which is like a little fire spell. So again, there's not a there's no reason not to try all the combat types, right? Just level them all up at some point, depending on what you're feeling like. Is it free? You can afford free. There is a free demo. Yes, you can go download the demo and take a look at it. Otherwise, it's $15. It's in early access right now. Perhaps you'll change your tone when my banner marches for the quarry you so insolently placed on my lands, eh? Your own vassal sold me the deed. What's it to me if you can't keep him in check? Are you listening? Who cares about some meaningless quarry in the middle of nowhere? Ahem, quite right. The true crime here is the taxes you've levied against foreign merchants, standing in the way of free trade. It's simply outrageous. I should think quite the opposite, Master Galris. See, you're free to take your trade anywhere as long as it's out of my city. Your city? It's your city, is it? Indeed, all this is nothing compared to the corruption you have brought onto the precious city of Thornhill itself. You even prevented my husband a seat on the city council, and why is that? Are you perhaps afraid to have someone who might actually speak against you? Oh, Dahlia, let's not pretend your husband is actually capable of, well, anything, really. Apart from serving as your mouthpiece, perhaps. I've heard enough of this. Ah, Lord Aircrest. Now that you're here, might you be willing to tell these bitter imbeciles, you, Tyrann Goldbridge, you have stepped on a lot of toes here. But Lord Aircrest, for the peace of our realm, I will see you make amends with at least one of the families here today. And then I could talk to the families to determine which one, based on what's going on. I'll talk to them. So we'll talk to Gerwin. that Goldbridge man has some nerve, I tell you, my lord. This needs to addressed, or I'll. It's all right, dear husband. Calm down now. You always stutter when you're upset. Yes, dear. I've been desperately waiting for an opportunity to meet Lord Aircrest. I believe you're the only one who can help us now. The city of Thornhill, our beloved home for generations, has become more unbearable each day since Tyrann Goldbridge inherited the land from his uncle. What's your problem? He's treating the city more and more as his own personal kingdom, like it's there only to serve his own wealth, when he's supposed to act as its protector. The city itself ought to be governed by a mayor and the city council, but over time he's bought or intimidated every council member. Those who refuse to bend over, like my husband here, he's had removed. Now his son and heir was elected the mayor, and the council rubber stamps his every word. Something must be done, my lord, or the future of Thornhill City is looking very bleak indeed. Alright, I understand. I'm sorry to hear that. I still need to hear the others. Okay. Yep. And then let's see what we got here. The reins. Is this the great lord? I was expecting someone taller. Shush, dear. Lord Aircrest, Galvus reign at your disposal. Am I to understand you might support us in our predicament with Baron Goldbridge? I promise to weigh your needs against the others fairly. Is this about gold? How much? Ellen, shush, I said. Apologies, my wife did not mean to imply that your lordship could be bought. She merely wished to point out that looking out for lowly merchants such as us can be highly beneficial to all parties involved. So what is your dispute with the Goldbridge guy? Not long ago I stocked a caravan full of the finest glassware and fruits from Meloria and set off for Thornhill. The glassmiths of Malor create far higher quality glassware and most fruit doesn't provide a good yield in these northern lands. I was feeling rather good about it. But upon arriving at Thornhill, we're suddenly informed of a new tax on foreign goods. We never encountered anything of the like before, and it's so outrageously high that barely anyone can afford to buy from us. What does he have against your trade? Well, he owns Thornhill's glassblower, same as its farms. Competition would force him to lower his prices, which puts less gold in his pockets. I think it's pretty obvious what his motivations are. Hello, everybody. Hello, Lord. Hello, Lady. Hello, Zero. Everybody, welcome. How fares business otherwise? Apart from the misfortune in Thornhill, trade's been rather exceptional. In fact, I recently acquired lots of exquisite jewelry, certainly enough to share with those I consider friends. He's trying to buy me. I'll hear the others. And then Armsteel. John Armsteel, glad to see you're still the Lord of Imberthale, not that upstart Goldbridge boy. About time he gets shown his place. Pleasure as always, Lord Aircrest. John, Marie? Will you support us then? Not that we couldn't feed the Goldbridge lad his own ballsack on our own. My husband means to say that your diplomatic resolution to our issue would be quite welcome, but we're well prepared to defend our interests with force if need be. What's your dispute with Goldbridge here? One of my fool tenants ran himself into debt and decided the best way to clear himself was to go into business with Goldbridge. He let Goldbridge set up a quarry to mine Inversteel from the cliffside. In my lands. Can you believe it? His family was given a lot for farming, not to do with whatever he pleased. Well, I dealt with that bugger. He's currently rotting in my dungeons, but Goldbridge refuses to abandon the quarry. Claims he's within his rights. Even has soldiers stationed there. Alright. Well, I'm going to say you can count on my support. Is that? Yeah. Really, my lord, we won't forget this. I'll talk to him right away. And talk to this kid. I'm doing good. I'm doing real good. It's Friday for me, and I'm reining in the weekend with some indie games here. I was expecting something of this nature long before my arrival. I wish to state in no uncertain terms, Lord Aircrest, that the Goldbridge family will not be bullied. I've come to a decision on this matter. Indeed? Border disputes are the worst. You know full well that Noble Hills belong to Armsteel's domain, yet you expand there anyway. I won't have two of the most well-armed families in my realm feuding. Expect to see your mining operation withdrawn within the fortnight. You would side yourself with those rats. This is outrageous. I need to get some air. You go get some air, Blondie. For a moment there, things seemed rather heated. My lord, I do hope the outside air cools Master Goldbridge down. I'm sure he'll be fine. Where do we stand on the evening's preparation? Oh, you know how it is, my lord. As usual, it's all hustle and bustle before a big night of celebrations like this. Just about everyone has some kind of crisis going on, but I'm sure they can manage without their lord always solving all their problems for them. Although there is one demanding guest that might best be handled by your lordship's care. It's Master Kellenthir. the quirky spellcaster. He got rather fussy about the welcome drink I offered, that he preferred to taste the finest whiskey of the house. Alright. Don't worry, I'll see to him. Okay, he's upstairs. Oops, that is not the right way. That is not the right way. I'm up here, and we'll go this way. I guess the door never was open over there. Interesting. And I already got the whiskey out of the shelf, so we'll talk to him. Good day to you, my lord. After my long travels, I long for only one thing, some of the finest whiskey in the land to warm my old bones. The kind that could only be found at the estate of a mighty lord, such as yourself. No need to flatter, old mage. I bring just the thing for you. Bottle of decade-old Glimmerfill rye. You do know how to treat a guest, Lord Iarchris. Mage gulps down his whiskey. Take a sip. Ah, that does the job. I can feel wisdom descending upon me. And then, of course, we have options that are locked off because I don't have sorcerer. I didn't take the sorcerer path or stuff here, but you can see where there's some options. Indeed, anything you can tell a complete novice about magic? What most don't realize is that magic is open to us all. One must merely learn to listen to it. Don't let unfamiliarity prevent you from harnessing its power, young lord. Perhaps later I may teach you a thing or two, if you're interested. What about adventures? You must have quite a few to share. Yes, well, I've seen a thing or two in my travels. Perhaps word already reached your lordship about the bandits I drove away near Misty Wood. But then, perhaps the lord is expecting to hear about something more exciting, Well then, has the young lord ever heard of a Gregu? A Grogu, we'll say? It is a dark subterranean creature with claws like scythes. One was terrorizing a village west of the Arnian Plains not too long ago. It was quite the fight. The monsters have chitin shells resistant to all forms of magic. So I tore them off with kinetic attacks and burned what remained in a searing blaze. Stopped the thing within inches of running me through with one of its scythed claws. Okay. Exciting. We'll talk more later, mage. Help! Somebody help! Oop. We got guards dying before they actually get hit by their arrows. They're taking dives on me. My lord, my lord. What's the matter, boy? My lord, it's the Baron, Goldbridge. He's attacking the estate, my lord. I ran as quickly as I could. Alright. So, no, never trust a snake. Guards were rushing to defend as I got here. But the Baron, he had an awful lot of men. Sorry, my lord. Esther Calanthair, I understand this is not your fight, but... Say no more, young lord. For the Baron to ruin a day of celebrations like this is truly disgraceful. I'll need a moment to gather my strength first, but I shall be right behind you. You have my gratitude, mage. Okay, fine weapons and armor. It was listed as optional, but it is not. We'll get our broadsword, and we'll equip our shield, and some plate armor, and we're good there. Alright, where's the... Oh, there they are down there. And we go and attack. You can see how I said it was like sort of like the tab targeting and stuff that you would get in like an MMO kind of thing. Oh dear, seems you ran out of guards. So I considered your request, and I'm afraid my answer has to be no. I would like to make a few requests of my own. The only thing I'll hear is your surrender. You should have hired more men, Tyrion. I've faced worse odds than this. Well, suit yourself. Men, seize him. Enough with this. I won't sit idly by while my hostess attacked at his own home. Bloody maggots, retreat all of you! Didn't expect having to perform today. What will you do now, Lord Aircrest? Excellent timing, wizard. Any longer and things might have turned ugly. You weren't worried I'd be late, were you? A wizard arrives precisely when he means to, Lord Aircrest. Well, I can't let the Baron get away. I'm going after him. Are you sure, young lord? Forgive me for pointing out, but all your men seem currently indisposed. If he slips away, he'll turn back to Thornhill to raise more men. I need to stop him, if only to prevent a war. I see your reputation is well earned, young lord. Well, I am not so drained that I couldn't cast a few more spells, and I'd hate to let you face those bandits on your own. And count on my magic, Lord Aircrest. Thank you, Master Calathir. I shall be in your debt. Not to worry, your hospitality is reward enough. Besides, I'll enjoy my part in bringing humility to this scheming, excuse of a baron. Alright, chase Goldbridge into the woods. You can see, even in early access here, and this is pretty early access, it's starting to shape up pretty good. With, like, story is decent. It's got a hook to it. And, you know, the mechanics are okay right now. Ooh, nice. You can see what I was talking about as far as defense goes. Like, yeah, I could dodge out of the way, but I wouldn't improve my defense rating by doing that. That this would be an easy job. Instead, I lost half my men outright. Who knows how many more are still scattered in these woods? You ain't paying me enough for this. Shut up and look. That brave fool chased us here. You'll get your gold twice over what we agreed, but I need you to fight for me now. Whatever he's paying you, it's not worth your life. Maybe not, but I ain't going in no dungeon either. I'm here for the Baron, not you. You can walk away from this. Don't listen to him. And why shouldn't I? This was a shit job from the beginning. Lads, time to cut our losses and move out. Can't trust anybody these days. Whenever a few loyal men are worth more than a dozen mercs, take them out. Wow, the wizard helping out a lot. I know when I'm beaten, I surrender. As tonight's guest of honor, there's a special place waiting for you in my dungeons. Oh my. Oh, it's not that kind of dungeon. Okay. Never can tell anymore. Nicely handled. And won't let this stop the banquet from going ahead. Yeah, why should we stop some good meals? I might look around. And he's going to check out, see if there's any whiskey. Alright. So, as far as I know, there's nothing to be gained from looking around. Like, there's nothing else around here. So, I assume that was more of a hint to be like, hey, if there's anything else you want to go through, you know, like if you want to go find those books and stuff, now's the time to do it. I don't think that other door that was closed is open. So, really all we do is just enter the banquet hall at this point. You won't be able to return to this area after the banquet starts. Are you sure you want to continue? Yes. Boom, 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 boom. My guests and fellow countrymen. I welcome you to this feast tonight, symbolizing the strength and unity of our realm. As you all should know, I've always steadfastly defended our lands against outside invaders, but today we were reminded that Imperthale also has enemies within. Unchecked greed can make for a terrible beast. Well, I stuffed the beast in the dungeons for now. Couldn't let it foil the celebrations. Enjoy the banquet, my friend. My lord, don't think we should forget the support you showed us against the... Yeah, okay, we're ever so grateful. Goes by pretty fast. But words alone cannot describe the depth of our gratitude. Please accept this gift. A sword. A sword! A sword from our best steel. May it serve you well in future battles. I'm truly honored. Thank you. Now, as a point of note there, depending on who you help, you get a different gift. So I had helped someone else off camera, and I got a wand for it. So that's what goes on there. Well, Captain Guest is either retired or passed out by now. With that kind of dancing, no wonder. I think it's time we retired too. Yeah, one thing though, that guest over there. The woman with the silver hair. Who is she? I thought she was someone you know? It's finally here, Lord Rathar. It's found you. I'm afraid your rest is about to end and a nightmare to begin. Excuse me? I only hope that one day you may find peace again. Farewell, Lord Rothar Aircrest. Care to tell me what that was about? I honestly don't have the faintest idea. Let's just go. Oh, it must have been the salad. Oh, too many croutons. There you go. Rise from your grave. Welcome back to the land of the living, Lord Aircrest. Did you enjoy your sleep? I like how the options are what, who, where? What? Feeling a little lost, are we? Understandable. After all, you have been slumbering in that grave for, well, it must be over a century now. Oh, that's right, Lord Aircrest. Take a moment to let that sink in. It may have eluded you in the afterlife, but you've been dead for quite some time. I'm merely here to wake you from your illusions. No, this can't be right. I was in the middle of a banquet. I need to get back. A banquet, was it? Ah, how lovely that sounds, Lord Aircrest. But the reality is whatever banquet you held only exists in history books now. Something you were merely reliving within the dream. I don't believe you. This has to be some kind of illusion. I assure you it is not. Your disbelief at your current situation is to be expected, but I am not a patient man. Let me state this in no uncertain terms. You're dead, Lord Aircrest. You've been dead for a long time, and now you've risen to serve me. Why, who are you, and why would you do this? You may call me Gabrius, a mage of extraordinary talents. In case that wasn't obvious, I'm in need of a servant, a blackguard, if you will. And that's where you come in. You will find your place under a curse of enslavement. Obey my every command. Why me? What did I ever do to you? Oh, it's nothing personal, Lord Orthar. History remembers you as a rather capable man, something that comes in short supply in this backwater excuse of a land. Finding you wasn't easy, you know. Someone had taken the pains to remove your body from your family crypt. and hide it here in this forsaken cemetery, but I expect you will prove your worth. You know, I have no intention of helping you. Not willingly, perhaps, but then my magic gives you no choice in the matter. The sooner you learn to accept that you're entirely powerless to resist me, the easier it will be. What will it take for you to let me go? We shall see. Promise to serve me well, and perhaps in due time, once you've expended your usefulness to me, I may show you mercy. To begin with, I need you to dig up a little secret buried in these woods. What secret? We'll discuss that, but not here. Make your way out of the cemetery. There's an abandoned shack just outside Spruce Shade Village. We should be out of sight from curious eyes there. Whatever you say. And he flies off. There we go. That's the intro. The Black Grimoire Cursebreaker. Like I said, story's actually got a nice hook to it. We do actually have new trait Curse of Enslavement is actually a thing in the game. So what happens is later on, when you get to the world being a little bit more open, you will come to points where he won't let you actually go out into the world until you do certain things. So it acts as like the animus wall in like Assassin's Creed, or like invisible barriers in other games that just kind of prevent you from progressing until you've done certain things. So actually, did I not? So take copper hatchet, maybe. Take the hatchet. I think the hatchet can be used for chopping down trees, which we'll need. But I think I never equipped that other sword, right? The arm steel sword? Yeah. Let's do that. Because we have a decayed ceremonial sword. The other one didn't decay. So there's that. Oh wait, did I lose my shield though? Looks like I did. Ooh, copper helmet. I'll take that. Coins. Like I said, the inventory is very limited, so yeah, I don't have a shield anymore. Flip that. The inventory is very limited, so you have to be careful here. Oh, I have my wedding ring. Gives you stuff. There's only one ring slot. I think there's a ring slot and an amulet slot, I believe. Where's my character? Yeah, there's a ring slot and then like an amulet slot, a shield. So you have very limited. There's like no pants or boots or anything like that. So very limited stuff here. But it tells you all of your different protections and stuff. And then traits here, and then there is just a notepad in the game, which is nice. And your spell book. You can drag things onto your hotbar with. Then the quests, and then what was the other one? And here's all your current level of all your skill, and how much XP you need to get to the next level. So you can always keep track of it there. All right. Curses. This is no natural storm. Looks like I'm going to need another way out. Yep. So, can't walk that way up. Didn't pick some red berries, though. And pick some dandelions. Now, there is a purpose to me picking these things, and that is there is crafting and stuff. That's why there's brains and stuff are dropping. Those are our crafting recipes. I'm not going to worry about at the moment, but they are there. Find a caretaker lying on the ground with a massive wound on the side. He seems to be bleeding heavily and may not last long. Breathing raggedly, the poor man shifts his gaze to you. Quite a storm, eh? Must have been that necromancer's doing. Blocked the only way in and out. Necromancer, then. You saw what he did. Know what I am? I watched it happen. Rolled off from here, yeah. You were dead, alright, but now you walk, like all these other corpses. The others don't seem to talk too much, though. How'd you end up like this? What was that bloody necromancer? Stormed in here like he owned the place. Tried asking what business he had here. Without a word, man plunges a dagger into me. Leaves me crawling here. And there's no way out. Right so. The forest grows so thick around here. Cut the course. I think there's a way through the underground crypts, but what? Well, seeing as the dead are all walking up here, those crypts, they must be crawling with them. Might not be in a friendly mood either. Can't leave you like this. Is there anything I can do for you? Kindness from an undead monster. Was not expecting such a thing. Thank you. Could still save me. I shan't need but a simple healing potion. I need one quickly. Not sure how much longer I can hold on. Don't see any potions lying around. Can't find one. It may be possible to make one. There's an old alchemy workbench left forgotten in the crypts, I think. Wouldn't I need some sort of ingredients? Takes a little skill, but it's a fairly simple potion. You can extract it from red berries and dandelions. All grow around here plenty. See what I can do. Bring a mild healing potion to the caretaker. There's some more red berries. Oop, this guy is second. Coins. Is there another guy over here somewhere? Oh, we got here. Interact with the door. Oh, there's a zombie in here. There's coins. Nothing else to interact with, though. Blueberries. And some red berries. Picking all the things. Crafting workbench in here. And a wardrobe. With a stake in it. Nice. On the mini-map here, you can see like yellow is neutral, red is enemies, and green, I think, are resources. But even the mini-map is pretty good. And looks like there's some coins over there. Now, I believe the enemies respawn on a timer, much like they would in like an MMO. So you can like farm them. They definitely respawn if you leave an area and come back. So there's that as well. There. Coins here. Ooh, stylish silver ring. Is that one of those things I can... The one thing they are missing right now, level 12. The one thing they are missing right now is a comparison. To be able to compare easily between what you have equipped and what you're looking at. So that's the one thing of note that really would be a good quality of life thing that hopefully they get to. But again, like I said, early access, so everything is, you can't really say whether or not something's going to be in there or not. And this one in particular, I think, is in very early. Some coinage. Yeah, I got another copper helmet there. I don't need right now. Crossbow and a spell strike potion and more stuff I already have. Okay, good. Alright, now we can move forward. I would say there's something up here. There's a scavenger up here. Talk to you. Hey, stay back, you stupid zombie. Any closer, I'll stab you. I'm down, I'm not a zombie. Oh, you ain't? You sure? Because you look really pale and all. Well, shit. Guess it's nice I ain't the only living person left around here. Now, I don't know about you, but I'll just stay nice and quiet back here and wait for them zombos to crawl back into their graves, alright? What are you doing here? You know, I ain't looting graves or anything, if that's what you're thinking. Just pick up things, you know, like stuff people maybe lost or misplaced, to give it back to them. For small finder's fee, of course. Cool. Okay. Does he have... Interesting. I thought he was maybe a little bit of a merchant there, but I guess not. Oop, that increased level 6. Why is it taking so long? Speak to me. What happened, slave? Where are you? The storm blocked the road out. I'm forced to make my way through an underground crypt. Then do so. One of the crypt's entrances surfaces on the other side at the outskirts of Spruce Shade Village. Find me once you reach it. That storm, was it your doing? It's simply the world screaming in agony as my magic cut through its fabric. I pay its cries no heed, nor should you. There are a lot of undead wandering about, you know. Imagine returning you to this world disturbed your rest, but what of it? You're afraid of losing your life? Don't be. It's already long gone. Do you know anything about this place? Not much beyond that's an old resting place for dead. In the old times, people used to build to a grander scale, and crypts like these are notorious for stretching on forever. I don't think I would come to your rescue if you lose yourself in there. Right. Okay. I like that the zombie has a bucket on her head. for armor. Alright. Take that. And let's go down here. This is where, I mean, one of the advantages to having done this already is this is where the alchemy bench is. I can go do this and finish that one quest right now. Mild piercing shot potion. That. The alchemists themselves are zombified. Mild mana potion. Explosive potions. Now some of these stack and some don't, and that's like the explosive potions stack, but the mana potions don't, and the health potions don't, and it's a little bit annoying, as you might imagine. The empty vials also stack. Good. To a limit, and it tells you what the limit is that they stack to. So mild healing potion, craft all. Okay, good. Crafted 2 out of that. I can get rid of this skull and these bones and these ashes. There's a winning ring. So I'll put the health on 0 here. I'll put the mana on 9. And this potion we'll put on 8. Other one I'll put 7 in case I want it. Right. Okay. We got so far. That mana potion already respawned, and so did the explosive potions. So they'll probably have to tweak that a little bit, I imagine. Right, real quick, we'll go back and give the potion to this other guy before we get through the catacombs here. Don't die yet. I brought a potion for you. You did? Oh, bless the ancestors. And a healing potion to the caretaker who eagerly gulps it down. Truth be told, I wasn't ready to die yet. You may be undead, but I owe you my life, sir. I promise I won't breathe a word to anyone about what happened to you. I know folk might not be very understanding. What will you do now? I need to rest here a while and let the potion do its work, but once I've gathered my strength, I can hopefully sneak my way out behind you. Then I'm getting the hell out of here, to Haywind. Know some folk there. Then I should go. Good luck. Look for me if you find yourself in Haywind. Maybe I can properly thank you there. And we got 600 experience in alchemy. We're doing that. And back in we go. Yeah, an attack ghost. Take the unusual acorns. Keep these in your inventory because there is a spell that actually uses them. Up around shield, I'll take that. And I will equip it. Whoops. Hitting I for inventory, and that is not is not the appropriate one. Yeah, there's a spell, a healing spell that you get that uses those acorns. So don't put them away. Eventually you get a stash. You don't want to put those away. You've done that. Can I do... Can't do cook steak because that's level 3. Alright. Ranged weapon. I think I have this. You're not the level required to equip that. I think they give you a bow around here. Oh yeah, here we go. It does help to have some to swap out your equipment here and there. I kind of wish they had a like a swap mechanic where you can, you know, like a loadout mechanic where you can swap things easily in and out. But right now it's just a right click away, so it's not a huge deal. I guess I might as well level up my bow. We can use the crossbow. Nothing there. I think we need to get to, what is it, level 3 for this one? That's level 6 for the crossbow. Alright, we got some ways to go there yet. We're getting there. 84%. There's level 3 archery. We're gonna have inventory. What is this? The mild mana potion. Don't really need so much of at the moment. But they filled my inventory with steak. Coins in there. Upper Morning Star. I wonder if that's better. Well, this ceremonial sword I don't need. That's 6 melee damage. This is melee accuracy and 3 melee damage. 40. Yeah. Level 5. That'd be interesting to keep there, just in case. Nothing down there. Interact with the rocks. Climb down. We have a fishing rod. My inventory is full. Yes, we can drop the dandelions. Grab the fishing rod. I'm going to need more space for things anyway. I guess I don't need... Mild spell strike. Over here. Oh, Book of Alchemy, I can consume that. That works. It gives me more space. I'm going to need a little bit of space coming up here. So we have some broken planks that we need to repair to get over to that chest. And that requires picking up some stuff. First of all, there is a hammer over here somewhere. There was some nails. There's the hammer. Guess I'll drop this ring because it's not really useful to me right now. Oops, the wrong one. Drop. And grab the hammer. And we need more room for planks. So we'll drop one of these stakes. There we go. And then head on over and repair. Bang. Now walk across it. And get to these goodies. Which gives me a forgotten bracelet. I can equip that. The other slot is a bracelet slot, basically, or essentially. The healing potions I'm going to need, most likely. I don't have a wild goopy though, do I? So this is an area where you can start to, like, at least get your cooking up to level 2. If I equip my fishing rod, there we go. Inventory full. Let's go here and craft a cooked wild goopy. And we'll just it won't let me consume it actually because I have too much there, but I want to get to level 3 so I can cook these steaks. So we're going to drop that. And we're going to fish some more. There we go. There we go, cooking increased. Now we can go craft all. You don't have the oh, I need steak. Oh, these are already cooked. Yeah, okay. I thought for some reason they were raw, but they are not. They are not. Our bow. I'm trying to get some more XP from that. We try to get to level 6 on the bow again. Actually, not going to quite get there right now. Those coins. Very good. Archery at 4. Alright, well we'll have to switch over to the sword and board again. Because we got a boss battle coming up. Thorogar, the Barbarian King. Alright, away we go. I'm pretty good against them. And he's down. Oh, he's got a copper ingot on him too. Okay, let's eat this while we can, just for sake of it. And I think last time I clicked on this sarcophagus, it actually respawned in. Here lies Thorgar, the barbarian king whose giant might ruled Imberthalian forest lands by the sharp end of his sword. A violent tyrant remembered only for pillaging and slaughtering his own people. He was struck down by the arrow of Rowan Arrowcrest the Swift, first of the Lord's Arrowcrest. May this tomb stand in remembrance that we might never have to suffer his like again. Okay, no, this time it didn't do it. Off camera when I did this, like, I literally clicked on this, I walked away, and then he respawned. I do know if you leave... Oh, no, here he goes. He just respawned. Yeah, I was going to say. He's on a short respawn timer. Seems... Let's see if I can, get my archery level up here. Grind him a little bit. Go 44 coins. All right, and let's mistake here. Some room in our inventory. Let me wait and see if he decides to respawn again. We'll give him a minute. Because the one, and here's the thing too, is like you have a very limited inventory, and all your tools and stuff take up spots in the inventory. I'm not a huge fan of that. It looks like there's going to be bags and stuff in the game that will at least help remove some of that. Yep, he's just respawned. So you can like fit more stuff, like copper ingots and stuff. But really, I would prefer if your tools at least didn't take up inventory spots. Like maybe you have like or maybe they could introduce like a tool bag or something or a tool belt. Tool belt even better. Right, like you can equip a tool belt and then have all your tools just be on there, and maybe your like a sword and shield that you could put on the on your back or something, you know, like a backpack or something like that. Just to kind of free up some of that space, because again, it's not a whole lot of fun when you have to drop things on the ground because, you know, your inventory just isn't cutting it. Archery is almost to level 5. Well, 33% of the way to level 5. I'll just farm him one more time and then we'll move on. We'll eventually get our archery up to a point where I can use this crossbow and get rid of this other one. But I do want to get the story moving along, because like I said, it's fun. I was enjoying the heck out of this when I was playing it. Let's switch to 6. Some training available. Now I didn't see. I don't know if there's. I'll have to look to see what the training stuff is all about, because it mentions that, and I don't know what that involves, or if it's just. I got the feeling like those were just passives that you get for leveling up, but we'll see. All right, so we got that guy down again. We'll consume that. We also have, I think our bracelet or something has passive health regen on it too, so we'll be fine here. We'll come out here and get our pickaxe. I believe there's one around here somewhere. Copper ore, and wasn't there? Where there was a pickaxe lying around somewhere here. Huh. Did I not pick one up? I know I had one by this time of the game before. Huh. Oh, maybe it's on the ground up here somewhere. By our sleeping ancestors, I was not expecting anyone to come through. What on earth happened here? I managed to shut that gate before nearly being chopped in half by that menacing-looking undead. Don't tell me you had anything to do with this. It was an evil necromancer, that's all I could say. Flames and curses. We have a rogue sorcerer on the loose. You at least get a good look at them? Anything to identify them by? Couldn't say, sorry. I was trapped and had to make my way out through here. Well, it can't have been easy to cut your way through all those undead. I'm Zath, by the way, a retired warrior. Right-hand man to the Mayor of Haywind, some would say. Rode here like the wind as soon as reports of strange activity, storms, earthquakes reached Haywind's mayor. Arrived only to find the crypts full of undead. You're sent by the Mayor of Haywind? We were in the middle of discussing matters when reports of strange activity came in. Then there was a shockwave. And we get a nice little cutscene here. Now, one thing I would say about this is I appreciate that they're really want to get the cutscenes and stuff in. Like, cutscenes are good. This one, kind of not necessary. Because really, this is just a cutscene saying, hey, basically showing what this guy just said, which is he was talking to the mayor here, and then, and that's it. And then he gets called away. Now, it's possible this is serving a different purpose, which is to, like, talk about the bandits that the guy was talking about there. Or maybe to load some assets in, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, it's kind of unnecessary. Alright. Because it disrupts the flow of the game and disrupts the flow of the story. Cutscenes are good in most cases, but in this case, it was sufficient for him to just say, "Hey, I arrived here." What's a man here? Well, you already know. Found all these undead creeping around. I'm getting too old for this. Not what he wants to hear, but if you happen to be going towards Haywind, would you mind bringing news of this to the mayor? I'm going to stay here for a time being and see if I can clear some of these monsters out. Right? Perhaps I'll think about it. In the meantime, let me see if that. Let's see if that axe respawned, because I see a fire over here now. I guess this torch was here before. I swear there was a pickaxe like lying around somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Copper pickaxe. Why did I not see that before? There we go. Okay, and then we can put that And we'll mine some ore. We're full. There we go. Because we'll need cash. And the best way to do that is the sell. Plus some of this can be used to, we can make that into ingots and potentially use it for some crafting, which I haven't even gotten into. But we'll do that. Alright. Catch up with Gabrius. This is the shop, I believe. No. Where's the shop at? The shop is over here. Let's go and talk to the shopkeeper. Ain't got much, but I'll give you a fair price. Sounds good to me. And then I can right click and sell. What else do I want to sell here? Let's sell these. And everything else is good right now. Yeah, the other stuff I can put away. Simple peasant outfit. What do I have on right now? This is +7 on stuff, so this is not. So we'll not worry about that right now. Some empty vials if I want them. Some blueberries. Links. Okay. We're good there. Now, one other thing to note, up here, we're now connected to the server. As you can see, it says green, the little dot is green now. So we'll start to see potentially other players running around. But again, there's no real interaction with them. There is a chat. I don't have, there's a general chat and stuff, so I guess you can kind of chat there if you wanted to. But, oh, in fact, here's one right here. What a G. What a G. Alright. And now, what's weird is, should be a guy here give me a quest. And he's not there. Oh, I guess because I gotta talk to Gabrius here. Oh good, follow me. Alright. For now, this will serve as our hideout. However, there's just one problem, a small matter of house cleaning. You hear, while you're absent taking your time, a few bottom feeders appear to have settled in my shack. Why don't you go ahead and clear them out? As you order. Once they're removed, we'll perhaps finally have a piece to talk. Alright, we got some experience gained. And we'll go talk to the vagrants. Boy, we were here first and we ain't in the mood to share. Find your own shelter. I don't suppose there's any way I can talk you into leaving. I warn you, I've killed a man. I ain't messing about. Well, that's the way it is then. Oh wait, I'm using the wrong thing. I was hitting him with my axe. All right, so M. Very good. Now make sure to check inside, see if there's anything worth salvaging. Loot the forgotten chest. So this is our stash. Here. There's a chest, you find old forgotten items. Chest opens your personal storage, which can also be accessed at banks in major cities and villages. Also possible to acquire more storage chests for your house. So, a bunch of stuff here. Forgotten shield. What is this? Copper round shield, +7, +8, +8. And this is +8 health, +9 protection, +9 range protection, spell resistance. The melee and range are +8, +8, 7 health. Oh, this is just better in every respected turn. Okay. Copper shield out of there. We'll get the forgotten shield. I gotta withdraw. That's right. Do that. And then here's our small bags I was talking about. Don't accidentally sell them, because it sucks when you do. Scrolls of Homecoming. We have some coins. Withdraw all. Some healing potions as well. I'm going to deposit that. And deposit some of these. Book of Magic. I can consume that. I didn't even realize I had these books on me. Must be a quest reward. There we go. We got some stuff there. Explosive potions, I'm just going to deposit all. And hold on to the pickaxe for right now. This forgotten sword is +10, +3. And this is +6, +3, so deposit that and withdraw that. This is, might as well just deposit that all together there. The fishing rod, I'm not going to be doing that much fishing right now. I will need the hatchet very soon. The hammer I can probably deposit. And all these berries I'm going to deposit because I'm not going to be doing any alchemy right now. Good. So that's everything there. And then, yeah, just have to do some leveling of my range stuff. Sorcery increased to level 2. Alright, then. Perhaps now finally we can move forward without disruptions. There's vengeance to be done. Vengeance, what are you talking about? Everything in good time. For now, I need you to focus on a bit of lost knowledge. You see a number of ancient ruins lying forgotten in these lands. I'm looking for a specific one. Luckily, I found something nearby that can point the way. An ancient monolith. Within it resides a magical apparition of sorts, created by the very same people who left behind the temples. I need it to tell me where to find a temple of Etherlights. However, it refuses to speak to me. Most vexing. When I approached it earlier, it droned on about sensing an unauthorized power and deemed me dangerous before powering itself down. But while it won't talk to me, I'm thinking you may have better luck. Get to the monolith north of here and make it talk about the Temple of Etherlight. Okay, I'll do that. You may also use this shelter as you best see fit. Trust whatever trinket you found inside might prove useful. After all, you weren't exactly buried with a whole host of treasure. Alright, we got a reward, a replenishment crystal. Use this item to place it within your own house. I don't know what this does. This replenishment crystal. Like, it's a decoration for your house, but I'm not sure what it actually does. Let's get it out of my inventory. Place furniture. There. You can touch it. And I think it heals. And or what does it do? Oh, blessing of health. Okay, so it does heal you over time. Alright, so that's what it is. I couldn't figure out for the life of me what was going on. Let's practice our archery on some scrawny wolves. Almost to level 6 on that. Get rid of the one bow and worry about the other one. Got a bear here, level 9. That's going to be a bit of a challenge. Our tree increased to 6. Let's put this. Go. Boom. Took down our first bear. Raw meats. Alright, so we can go back to Sword and Board for now. Also, they put this book in here about home ownership. Which just basically tells you you could find houses for sale around the land and buy them. Furnishings. Visit a furniture shop in Haywind. Storage. Homecoming is a little spell. So there's homecoming, not spells, but there's homecoming things. Also, I just noticed shield block. Just popped onto my bar. Oh, that must have been one of the skills I got from defense. Okay. Interesting. Alright. I didn't see that before. Going on in here? Nothing. 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 There's like a awakened evergreen, which I'm not going to bother with. That is well beyond my abilities right now. There is a bandit camp over there that I want to get into because they have a lot of stuff that we can snarf for ourselves. As I expected, the monolith appears lifeless now. You'll have to restore power to it somehow. Any ideas how to do that? There's a larger structure buried beneath dirt. This monolith is merely a part of it. Try looking for other ancient remnants nearby. If you can activate them somehow, perhaps their power will feed back into the monolith here. Okay. I was for some reason really stuck on this. Like I couldn't figure out how to do it, and then eventually I figured it out, and it's really simple, but it was kind of buried in plain sight, which is why I kind of struggled with it a little bit. But we'll get there once I take on these outlaws. Coins and this guy. Now you can aggro multiples, so gotta be careful here because one-on-one these guys aren't bad, but multiple at a time, which is what's going to happen here, is a pain a bit. I wonder if that block, is that increase my defense. Or make my defense XP go up faster. Copper armor and stuff, we'll take both of those. So I think this is better than the armor I have on, right? This is plus 18, 15, and 15. Oh yeah. 1000% better. Oh, but it needs level 8 defense. Oh, we're almost there. 28%. Yeah, I don't know if that increases my defense faster or not. Or it's just a guaranteed block. Drink healing potion here. Whoops. That didn't work. Oh, because I need time to actually consume it. Yeah. Spell blocking. I'll take all that even though I have the copper helmet already. And that's good. We cleared them out. Go and use their thing there? No, I can't. Okay. Just over here. Had a reinforced spruce bow level 10. The one thing I do need to do, where's my match here? Chop some trees down because I need to get to, I think, level 2. Oh, there's level 2 right there. Or maybe level 3, maybe. Let me try to get to level 3 just to make sure. There it is. Was all useful anyway. This tree does not want to fall. Apparently. Not getting any key from it either. I think it's... There we go. It seemed like it was bugged out for a minute there. Okay, good. I did that because we'll need that in a minute here, but let me go back and... this stuff back. Yeah. Good. And then we have roasting stick here. We will make some steak. Good. All right. Got one steak out of it. Doing that just for the sake of argument. I can now wear this. good. The copper helmet I already have. +7 +6. Yeah. Copper helmet I already have, so we can just... I'm just going to store that off so that we can sell that later if I need it. I'll sell it later for the money anyway. Deposit that book. I don't need it. Deposit. These other bows I can't use right now. And deposit the logs. Excellent. Okay, we're making progress, friends. We are making progress. I think, that's the... Okay, so there's trainers and Thornhill and stuff. Okay. I'm like, I noticed that they were talking about trainers, but I've never seen a trainer yet because I haven't gotten as far as the next city, the next town. Like, there's another town very close to here, but it's not the ultimate, it's not a big enough town for the next part. We can clear this rubble. We need a pickaxe for that. That right now. Cool. Equip. Because there are wolves over here, right? Yep. Yeah, back to level 9. Bones. Small monolith has an empty socket in it. Okay. So this is where I got confused because like, what do I do about this? Because I had like I found something in my inventory that I had like a shard of something and it wasn't that. And here it was just kind of sitting here right out in the open. So take all of these. Power gems. Take that one too. And we just come on over and we stay use on here. And then use the red one on here. And then the green one, and this is why I went and chopped down those trees, is over in some thickets here. And the game does, one good thing it does do, it does give you like a hatchet and stuff if you don't have it at this point. You wouldn't think to have it or whatever, so that's always good. You don't have to know ahead of time to do it. There we go. And we'll use this on there. Then we'll use this on there. There we go. We'll go back to this guy and we'll talk to the monolith. Something happens when you touch a stone. I can't understand you. Apparition stares at you in silence for a moment. It does not speak with the words of the masters. It speaks with the tongue of a subject, but corrupted. It arrives before the Zetran and is understood. It may speak. Zetran, is that your name? It has arrived before the Zetran. Who were your masters? The Keshtar, the ones who command Ira Kalish, the ones who rule these lands and all others. So then, where are they? Zatrin observes the skies. The sun has slept 412,316 times since one of the masters last sought knowledge here. The Zatrin attends its duty and awaits the master's return. Well, I seek the Temple of Etherlights. It speaks as a subject, yet it seeks to bask in the glory of Aaron E. Etrium. Is it worthy? Halric will be the judge of that. What? It seeks the great temple, and it shall find it. The temple overlooks these lands on a hill surrounded by the great trees to the north. But it shall find the great temple sealed by its guardian. Only if Halric is worthy, find you worthy, then will you get into it. That kind of thing. It hardly matters. We make our own entrance, regardless of how the temple guardian feels about it. This one detects the presence of a forbidden Grimoire. Its transgressions have been recorded. Oh, I don't think your masters are much aware of anything these days, but I do thank you for the service you provided me. Zatrin will hear its words no longer. We have what we came for, assuming our ghostly friend wasn't speaking nonsense. The temple ruins must be deep within the forest north of here, what locals call the Misty Wood. There's a spell to prepare. I'm not sure how much of help I am with those. I'll handle the spell casting. All I need from you is to go shopping. Some of the ingredients I need should be fairly easy to find in a large city. What you have when you enter Haywind further out west. And those ingredients would be a focusing crystal for one thing, an object used to focus magic. You know? Look for a specialized craftsman and artisan within the city. And as for the other thing, bring me a bottle of the infamous Mistywood Dew whiskey. I've heard rumors it's quite potent. I'll call upon you when I sense your task is complete. How do I find the right craftsman for the crystal? Ask the locals at Haywind, perhaps. I'm sure these bumbling fools will trip over themselves in their eagerness to help. What about the whiskey? I understand it's made in the area. Your best bet is to search around Haywind's farms. Alright, it shall be done. I'll call upon you when I sense your task is complete. In the meantime, you'll find me back at the shack. Back at the shack. And there we go. Depleted power gem I got as a reward, and some XP in mining and workmanship. Okay, now we're slightly more open, the world is to us now. This is as far as I actually got off camera. So, I did get, like I said, I did get to the next town over, but I couldn't go to the inn, the tavern, like he stopped me from going to it. And I did do a quest along the way, which we're going to do now. When we get there. Go. He's over there crafting stuff, it looks like. How's my inventory look? You have some books to consume. Okay. Oh, that's what it was. So whenever it's saying that it gives me 100 XP and stuff, it's not actually giving it to me, it's giving me the book to get the 100 XP. I got it. That explains why I had all those books in my inventory. I didn't realize it. Okay. Let's go do this other side quest, which is fairly straightforward. Actually, there's two side quests here that we can do. As you can see with the question marks. This one we should be able to do. I think I have enough mining, maybe? Orma Jonas, I don't understand. I don't think we've ever had earthquakes in this region. Can I help you? Greetings, stranger. A landslide appears to have blocked the path to the cemetery grounds. No idea what could have caused it. I mean, there was some strange thing going on in the cemetery, but... well, whatever it is, path needs to be cleared. Ain't a task for a lone man, though. Say, lad, are you up for some honest hard labor? Sure. Flip an egg. A man who does not shy away from work. Well, I can't offer much, but here's a few coins for you once you get the job done. Hold your horses. You'll need tools to work with. Unfortunately, I don't have a spare pickaxe lying around, so unless you got your own, probably need to get one from the timber well. Tell the young lad by the forge Jonas sent you and he might lend you one. As it happens, I'm already carrying a pickaxe. Well, I'd like to hear you. Want to get to work? Let's do this. Mining 5. Okay. Let's do that. So we gotta get mining 5. What I'm gonna do is grab those bags. Those small bags we have. In here, withdraw and withdraw, because they have ones for ingots. Actually, you know what? I don't need both of them. One's for ingots. I won't have. This is copper. Yeah, copper ingots. I can. JD Skull, thank you for the follow. I can deposit that one. Copper ingots. Yeah, because we're not going to have the ingots yet. But we'll have the ore at least. Did I grab all the books in my castle at the start? Yes, I did. I did grab all the books at the start. Yeah. I had played a little bit of this offline prior to doing this recording so I could make sure I didn't miss anything that was plain in plain view. So that was good. I got all that. Let's put this. And let's go do some mining. This other player's still standing there. Oh, we were almost at level 5 anyway. That's good. Well, I might as well fill up the bag and then the rest of the inventory and just sell it all for some money. Some money. Yeah. Cool. And let's just do this one for the sake of argument. I've already got the level I needed, but fill up the bag, fill up the inventory. Okay. Well, trade with the shopkeeper. And 5. 5. So that one. Take all. 5. That's good. I'm glad they have that way. Just as I mentioned before, don't accidentally sell your bag. I did that. I did that by accident, and it's a bummer because you can't get it back. All right, let's go do this now. I'm more confident. Let's do this. Find a strange gem inside one of the boulders. Alright, the way is clear again. Fair enough. I'll get going. And there's some mining experience. Oh yeah, this is the strange gem that I had gotten before that I was talking about. I was like, I don't know what this is. And that's what was confusing me, but now I know. That mining is now level 6. Novice rock picker. Now let me put the pickaxe away and put the actually it's I don't know. I guess I could put the pickaxe away and just be more deliberate about when I'm going to do mining stuff. So we'll do that right here. Let's go deposit that. Whip my wooden board. Let's deposit that. Deposit the hatchet as well, so I have more inventory room. The range gem, I don't know when I'll need it, so I'm going to kind of carry it with me for now. And I'll keep the crossbow on me. Put this down here. There, alright. So I think we're good there. Let's go do this other side quest. Abigail, have you come to the shrine to pray? You weep for a lost loved one too? Who'd you lose? My dear husband. Not long ago he joined the Haywin militia. Said he wanted to make this land a safer place for everyone. For our children. He was slain by the bloody looting marauders last week. I wish only that I could give him the honorable burial he deserves. The ceremonial sword. I couldn't afford to pay Haywin Smith though, and he wasn't one to take pity on me. I wonder if I can help. Oh, kind sir, would you? I shan't need anything fancy. A simple copper broadsword would suffice. If you're skilled at the forge, perhaps you could even make one. I'll see what I can do. Now, yes, you could. I could go and try to make one at the forge. That would be useful as far as, like, skills needed. Or, I can go murderize some trolls. Where is that? Oh, is it not here? Wait, search broken cart. Skin bracer, spruce shield. Interesting. Do I have a bracer on? Oh, I think that goes where the bracelet would be. 774. 84. Nah. But there is a. Well, there was a cave around here. Somewhere. Where was that cave at? Is it further? It must be further along. This is not like procedurally generated or anything. Ah, yeah, here it is. Up here. Use the homecoming ability to fast travel to your house or other nearby locations. Yeah, you got to take the homecoming, basically the Hearthstone, or homeward bound items with you in order to use that. Although there is an ability, I think the homecoming ability can be used every 10 minutes without one of those, but then otherwise you have to use a scroll, I think. How it seemed to be working before. Yeah, torch there. What's the chest? Did the chest have a copper broadsword? Okay. I could just take that and run, but I want to attack some cave troll. Some healing potions out of it. Coins. There's that. Else? Nothing else to be had there. Oh, that guy respawned already. Jeez Louise. Or is this the other guy? I think this is just another guy. Coins. Getting my attack leveled up and things. So that works. And my defense, obviously. Quick tempered. Attack training, quick strike. From an attack trainer. Roll claw, gloopy. We'll take all of that. Most of it is stuff that I can use. Yeah. Healing potion and the coins. Yeah. Most of that inventory full. Keep hitting an eye for inventory. That is not the appropriate thing. Almost in healing potion. This guy's a level 16. I think we can take him. We can definitely take him. Especially with this block ability, which I didn't have before. I actually struggled with this guy once before. Troll skin. Oh yeah, inventory full. Give him one of those. Of crafting material, yeah, because I want to take those because those seem like good things to have around. And then we have skull there, or the money in the chest, and another troll skin apparently. Or no, just 320 coins in the chest. That's good. Can use the money. Got lots of money here. And we got the quest item. We need a copper broadsword for that lady. So we're good. Clear out some trolls as we do. Doing that just to get some more inventory room. Probably sell off the spruce shield and the bracers as well. Money off of them. Go do that. So let me sell stuff first so we have room for whatever reward she's going to give us if it's not money. shopkeeper, and let's sell that. And sell that. And I don't know if the troll claw is used for crafting. It doesn't say. I assume it is. So I'll hold on to that. Cool for cutting things. I don't know if I need a knife for anything. I'm gonna buy one because it seems like it's something I might need for like cooking, maybe, probably. So I'm gonna buy one. Which I haven't done any cooking in game yet. I'll buy it so I have it for later. Let's stop off at our stash and drop some things in there. Now these don't stack, right? No. Really super annoying, but then again, I mean, you could get 2 charges out of them, right? You can see like these have 1 out of 2. So like each one of these gets like I think 2 charges. So that's kind of why they hang around so long. Okay, let's do deposit that, deposit all the troll skin, and deposit a few of these, which do stack in here. Annoying. I'm gonna deposit that knife as well. The magic monolith to recharge. I think we're good there. We'll go talk to this woman and give her the broadsword. Looking for her. Finish that quest. You're back, stranger. Does that mean you have the sword I asked for? It does. Offer Abigail a copper sword. Well, thank you for your kindness, stranger. Simple though it is, I'm sure my husband would have loved this sword. I don't have the coin to offer you. Please take this ring. It was my husband's keepsake. He won't need it anymore. There now. We get a sturdy ring of +3/+3. +3 spell resistance, +3 health, and +3 melee protection, which I think all sucks compared to what I got. This gives me +13 health and +1 range damage. So, that's fine. It is what it is. I'll store it away in our stash anyway, just so in case I ever do want it for some reason. Probably sell it off too. Alright. And deposit. Good. Good. Now we're off to get to the next town over. Talk to some people, and I know there's a quest giver over there, but I think also I'll be able to go into the tavern for the first time. There's also a house to buy, which I'll probably buy because it's only 1,000 coins. And it's nicer than that spruce shack thing. That old rundown shack that we have. I like that they have arrows on the map there, mini map, to show you where the sort of exits are. Kick the ball. There it is. Talk to Agnes the Wise. Hey, you just stripped me of my sight, but my nose still works fine. You have the smell of death about you. What can you tell me about Timberwell? Oh, this is a young settlement. The Somervale family was first to come, but many others followed. There are many looking to live a quiet life, you know, who felt this place as the city of Haywin's grown over recent decades. Of course, it's a shame about the Druids. When I was a young lass living in Spruce Shade's Rest, the forests were bristling with them. Much like Haywin, the people here now are nothing but disruption to their way of life. Speaking of which, how do I get to Haywin from here? Everybody's looking to get to Haywin, eh? At this rate, all roads will lead to Haywin, but for now, you'll want to take the one towards the west. The journey's quick on horseback, and the stable can rent a horse for you if you have the coin. Alright, I haven't even gotten, like, horse or anything. So, that'll be interesting. Talk to villager. I will not talk to random non-named people. I only talk to people who have names. Interact. Do anything in here? No. Oh, this guy. Talk to gardening enthusiast. How do I get to him? I have to walk around this way. Is there a back door to this place? Oh, he just says hello there. Alright. We got Aaron Somervale. Talk to. Greetings and welcome to Timberwell, traveler. Feel free to use my forge. It's the only one in these parts. Now, is there something I can do for you? Anything you can teach me about forging? I don't claim to be a master smith or anything, but I do have a few dusty smithing books I could sell. It's all pretty straightforward, though. I usually look for ore at the cliff sides and smelt into metal ingots, which I then hammer into horseshoes at the anvil. Because you could hammer metal into anything, but mostly we just need horseshoes around here. What's life like around here? Wonderful, if you ask me. Birds sing every morning and the river's full of fish. The Moss Needle Pond northeast is quite beautiful. But try not to get lost in the woods on your way, or you might be set upon by wolves. Have any tools I could buy? I will buy these books of smithing from you. Buy both of those. Get that. The 4 of them. 24 experience. Book of mining. There we go. The thing increased to 4. Craft copper round shield. Nice. Like, this is the type of game where I could just sit here for hours just, like, mining and smithing stuff. Like, that's why it's got kind of that sort of RuneScape feel to me, because like, right away I could just sit here and just do that for hours. And the story is just good, you know? Like, can't complain. We got a stove here. Talk to Herman Somervale. Why can't the whiskey bottle be full? I know, right? Why can't it just fill itself? Welcome to our home, stranger. I'm Sylvia, and that grumpy man by the fireplace is my husband, Herman. What brings you to our humble house? Don't mind me, I'm just an adventurer, stealing all your stuff. Seeking adventure in our home? Oh dear, I'm afraid we have very little of that to offer around here. How about some tea instead? Okay. Oh, splendid. Herman is a fine husband, and he's not much of a talker, so he can get pretty quiet around here. Why I love having guests around. I'm always up for a chat. Perfect, so what did you want to talk about? How's life here in Timberwell? Oh, we love it. We were first to settle here, you know, away from the hustle and bustle of Haywin. And all these other people decided to follow us here, and now we're a whole village. The young man outside by the forge, he's one of yours? Aaron? Oh, yes, he's a sweet boy. Very handy around the forge. Not so much in other areas. How do you mean? Oh, it's just a mother's concern, you know. It's time he found himself a decent woman. Maybe build his own house and start his own family. He's always been a shy, sensitive boy. Understandable. Maybe he just needs time. Perhaps, but maybe he could be nudged a little. I've heard rumors that Greenwater has an abundance of dashing young maidens. Say, if you were traveling that way, could you make inquiries on Aaron's behalf? See if there was a suitable, pure-hearted young lady available? Only a pure-hearted one, huh? We can't get one that's more realistic. One that's a little more daring, shall we say? What's wrong with the local women in Timberwell? Have you spoken to any of them? Terrible hags, the whole lot. Except for maybe Helga across the river, but I believe she prefers the company of other ladies, if you catch my meaning. Well, I mean, if the other ladies in here are like you, I don't know. maybe she doesn't want your company. That's why she's moved away to her own little thing. Where's Grainwater again? Quaint village southwest from here, by the waters of Azure near Haywin City. You can find it by following the road west towards Haywin from here, then continuing southward for it. Alright, sure, I could ask around. Well, that'd be wonderful. I'm sure to offer you some sort of finder's fee if you're able to find a suitable lady our way. Or send a suitable lady our way. I'll be going. Finding a suitable one, eh? I don't know what suitable is to her, but I guess we'll happen to stumble upon someone. The community outhouse. Fisherman. Well, here's Helga. Oh, hello, I'm Helga. Just Helga, please. I don't like surnames. Who might you be? Pleased to meet you, Helga. I'm Rothar. That's a nice name. What do you do? What can I do for you, Rothar? You live out here? Alone out here? Oh, not at all. I have my cat Furball to keep me company, and the Somervale boy, Aaron, comes around every so often. He's a nice lad. Don't much care for the others in the village. Think some of them would like to burn me for a witch or something. Why do I think you're a witch? Because they are village simpletons? Because I don't fit in and prefer to live by myself out here, talking to my plants? And to Furball, obviously. He's a good listener. What's your interest in plants? Oh, don't get me started on plants. They're just so magical, and there's such a variety of them. They have different needs when they grow, and they can be used in so many different potions for such different effects. There's a whole universe within plants. I get it. You're some kind of herbalist. You could call me that. If you're interested in learning about plants and potions, feel free to use my workbench inside the house. Some of the plants I grow here can be turned into simple potions too. Nothing fancy, mind you. Okay, thanks. You want to make drugs? I am the house that makes drugs. You want some weed? Make some in the house there. Alchemist workbench. Yeah, and there's our healing potions and stuff. I don't have any empty bottles on me. Actually, doesn't she have one here? Yeah. The vial. Let me see. Can I make, I can. No. Oh, I put the red berries away. That's and the dandelions and stuff. That's fine. Get a free bottle out of it. Oh, I do have 10 empty vials. Okay. I'm carrying around. Why did I not see those before? Did they just appear? Or was there 10 empty vials on that thing there, and I thought it only was one? Weird. Anyway, over here is the house for sale. And I'm going to buy it for 1,000 gold. So we have houses and nearby houses. Oh, I did pick up 10 empty vials. Okay. I'm like, what the hell? How did I get 10 of them? I see in the chat there I did get 10 from that. And you can see the house is empty, so I'll have to buy or create furnishings for it. Create a stash for it would be nice. How exactly to do that? Rain's Mending is level 3, so I need to cast some spells so I can get to level 3 so I can use these acorns that are in my inventory, taking up room. Do some healing, some magic healing. And what else do we have here? I think that's everything there. Now this guy shouldn't prevent me. If I hadn't done the quest that I did already with the stones and stuff, talking to the monolith, the guy would appear right here and stop me from walking up to the tavern, which is where you need to go to like start to actually, you know, move to other areas of the world. And then down here, I've gone back and killed these wolves and stuff. There's a whole bunch of things back there, but nothing too crazy. Here, talk to stable hand. Rent a horse, sir? It's cheap. It'll take you to any of our stops in no time. Not right now, but I'm glad there. And I also wonder if I could walk there without the horse. But let's see. Interact with the tavern. And I believe this is a fast travel thing. Talk to tavern keeper Wendy. No witches allowed in there. I'm not a witch. Making sure is all. Can't be too careful ever since that witch Helga settled by the river east. How do you know she's a witch? She lives with a cat. Her name's Helga, which is a total witch name, and everyone says she's weird and suspicious like. What more proof do you need? Flawless logic. Flawless logic. How do I get the Haywind from here? Hey, you need to ask. You drop off a grain wagon or something? Talk to the stable boy opposite side, give him a few coins, and he'll set you on your way with a horse. Right, what's on the menu? Some beer and some bread. Well, I mean, you gotta soak your bread in something, right? You might as well soak your bread in some beer. It's called living. Stove to interact with here. Okay. Let me see something. There's also a quest giver up here. Looking for perfection. So, talk to this person. Talk to aging hunter. Spent my younger days chasing wolves, bears, and other terrifying beasts of the forest. Nowadays, it's smaller critters hiding in plain sight that excite me. Why? Why, in truth, they provide far more of a challenge. How about you? Are you up for a challenge? Or what is it? You think you're able to find the perfect rabbit ears, huh? How about the perfect crab claws or the perfect bat wings? Bring me all these things. That is the challenge. How do I know if they're perfect? Oh, you'll know perfection when you see it. You must have hunt for it. Where do I find rabbits, crabs, and bats? Told you that. It wouldn't be much of a hunt now, would it? Alright, shouldn't be difficult. Very well, if you do find them, I can tell you what to do with them afterwards. Good luck. Hunt for perfect animal parts. I mean, we got rabbits here, but I'm assuming, like, level 1 rabbits aren't going to drop those things. Well, maybe they will. Who knows? Let me switch over to my bow to make it a little bit more sporting. Oh, I got acorns from him. Oh, that was the thing. Yeah, I'll take the raw rabbits. Wabbit season. And we got pack wolf here. Oh, you know what? I should use my raw meat. My bells too. I get that to level whatever. There you go. Level 3. Oh, level 3 was what I needed to get the healing thing. There we go. That's good. Wolf belt. Go. Boom. Archery leveled up. And unusual acorn. Well, neat. Neat. What is this back here? Farm back here? Oh, I guess it's the lumberjack's hut. Yeah, okay, he hasn't. Still in the process of building, it looks like. Any lions? Honestly, I want to explore the the countryside here more than I want to take a horse anywhere. There's another stable here. Rainwater Tavern. And the other signs don't say anything. Oh, here's a bank. Carpenter workbench. Oh, here's something for sale. How much is that? 1,000 gold? Okay, I don't have 1,000 for it. That's a nice little lakeside abode. Grainwater. Oh, this is Grainwater. Okay. Wow, it didn't take me long to get the Grainwater at all, did it? I'm like, oh, I'm in a new town. I didn't even realize it. Where's the bank at? Is the bank here? It looks like the bank. Yep. Welcome to the bank. Talk to banker. Greetings, sir. Would you like to access your bank account today? Yes. Yes, I would. Here's all my personal storage. Very cool. Let's throw these empty vials in here. And deposit a couple more healing potions. And I want to cook these other things. So, that, okay, cool. Cool. Rainwater groceries. There's a respawn point there, general store, and carpenter workbench. I want to see, so we got the general store. I can just sell things, but is there a furnace? I wonder if in the general store, can I buy... I said there's furniture stores and stuff, right? Value carts, no refunds. Alright. Cart shopkeeper. Okay, there's nothing to be done there. At least not yet, anyway. I'm looking to buy stuff, and you don't have anything I need right now. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. Go in here. I assume this is just to buy food. Oh, it's not. Okay, so it's like a placeholder. Well, oh no, here's a shopkeeper. Browse your wares. Yeah, just bread. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. I guess I should talk to some of the villagers too, because they wanted me to find a suitor for the other dude. Peasant. I don't know if peasants will do. Make a nice weed. A nice mead. Ever drink mead from a boot? Spices things up, I'll tell you that. Can't talk to you. Interesting. They're just kind of standing there. I'm wondering if that quest can even be completed or not. Soldier? Look at all these crabs. They're so cute with their little claws and everything. Isn't that nature just wonderful? Indeed, I believe the young man Timberwell is also very fond of nature. Oh, truly? I would very much like to meet this man. Sometimes I feel like the only thing men in Grimoire are fond of is beer. I think he'd very much like to meet you. His name is Aaron. You'll find him by the forge. Shall go at once. Hi, stranger. Well, that was straightforward. I heard this Aaron likes flowers. That crab. Crab shell. There's some bats over there too. Almost like they wanted me to come here and shoot these things. Ooh, they're upset with me. They fight back. Level 5 attack bats. Okay. Those bats didn't drop anything. This is a bat cave. We're gonna meet Batman. Looks like it might be a bat cave. Oh, it is. Level 10. Oh, and some skeleton. Skeletons and bats. Oh my. Let's use some healing here. Get my archery to level 9 and then we'll switch over to sword and board again. Try to keep the two things relatively in lockstep. There you go, level 9. Oh. Just took that other one. Let's keep using this for right now. Oh geez, took him down in one shot. Oh, a lot of stuff there. Come back to that. Our crossbow. Copper battle axe. Round shield. Coins. Okay. Actually, you know what? We're almost to level 10. Let's keep going until we get to 10 on that. Yeah, okay. All the copper shields and everything all seem to have the same, like all the things of the same, like, description. All the equipment and stuff seems to all have the same stats, which is probably good. It's not like a randomized stat thing. There we go, level 10 archery. Let's go and copper battle axe 12 and 5. That's two-handed. Because I won't be able to put my shield up. I'd rather do board and board here. Damn. All right. Don't need that. Get the coins. Iron ore here. Whoa! Wow, that guy just wrecked my face. That's the first time I've died in the game. You're dead, don't worry, you're immortal though. You've risen again at the nearby cemetery, having potentially left behind some of your valuables. For 60 minutes they can still be recovered where you met your demise, marked by a skull icon. It may also be possible to find your lost items being sold by scavengers. Scavenger kits can be found in your cemeteries. Okay. So I respawn right near where I was. So that's good. I don't have all of my equipment though, but I still have this other one. I seem to have dropped my shield. You don't drop everything, which is kind of nice. Okay. Fang. Bat Fang. Oh, here we go. Perfect Batwing. Nice. Got one perfect thing. There. Oh, and my death location shows up as a skull. Nice. Okay. Let's make sure I keep an eye on my health this time. Wolf belt and all that. All right. Whoa, whoa there, sir. You are not a fun guy to be around. All right, let's go. Was my sword better than the one I have on? Did pick up the Forgotten Sword, right? Plus 10, plus 3. Oh no, it was a Forgotten Shield. I think is better. Yeah, plus 8, plus 9, plus 9. Yeah. Okay. That. There we go. And let's do 5 here. Guy has respawned, so. No. Alright, let's. Health potion. See if we can take this guy on. Ooh. I could not take this guy on. He hurts a lot. I can barely. I mean, he's got a lot of hit points, so that is the real issue right now. Okay, that's fine, but I got the perfect bat wing anyway. Give that one guy. We've got wolves up here. Usual acorns. Let's take 2 of those. The rest don't worry about right now. That. A little bit of health back. There. Not worth taking either. Okay. So if we just have to recover some health here. Definitely. But I can at least there's one thing in and go stop off at the bank and drop some stuff off here. Some of these things. The battle axe for now. Oops, I don't want to. I didn't want to equip that. Deposit that. And deposit the round shield as well, so we can go sell those off as we need them. We'll have half of that left. That empty vial. And the perfect back. I like that it marked it as a quest item, so you know before you go and sell stuff. Like, hey, I want to think about that first. Good. So I wonder, can I turn one in at a time, or do I have to get all three? I'm guessing he wanted me to probably get all three. Come over here real fast to see what he says. I also wonder, I imagine I can probably walk. We got outlaws over here? An outlaw camp, huh? I need to cooking pot right now before I take them on. I'm wondering though, Hayward Field. Is this not the way I came? I think I'm seeing more of the area than I did when I got here first time, because there's windmill there and everything else. I must be going the wrong. I must be going a different way than when I came in. Nobody in here. It's just a bunch of mining you can do down there. Tavern. Yeah, are we back in, uh-oh. Oh, I'm stuck. Not good. I got stuck once before like this. I think the only thing I could do is teleport to a house. Go to nearby house is Haywood Harbor Message House. Okay, so you can walk to Haywood basically. Go to our rural cavern. House teleport scroll to do that. I thought I could do it with wait, maybe I can do rest here. Maybe that'll get me unstuck. No, somehow I got myself. Oh, here we go. Sunflower Inn at Green Water. Oh, here we go. Yeah, that won't take me very far back. There, now we're unstuck. That has happened before, where you I suddenly just get stuck. But I mean, obviously it's early access, so you know you get what you get. Right now. Okay, good. We did that. So I guess Maybe they really want me to rent a horse to go there. North Stables? Oh, it's actually going to take me... Okay. I thought it was just going to teleport me, but... So, yeah, walking there, I guess, is possible, but I don't know. I'm hoping that by being on horseback, it'll work and let me get in there. Actually, it's taking me a different way, so maybe that's what it was. Maybe I was going in from the wrong direction. We're going through pretty much all of Haywind here just to stop. I guess I could say end travel at any point. There we go. Well, that works. And then we have a forge there. And an anvil. Talk to the smith. I'll hammer it, but it'll cost you. Show me what I can make. Okay, copper plate helmet and stuff. Alright. Fair enough. Interact with the anvil. Can I make stuff? I can, if I had stuff. Cool. Alright, now the game is like opening up, which is really great. Listina? What's terrible? Have you heard? Thornhill was hit by a plague. My poor brother Finian lives there, and I've not heard back from him. I hope he's okay. Thornhill? Plague? Yes, can you imagine? Imberthal's oldest, largest city and the seat of the Lord Mayor himself, reeling from a deathly plague. My dear brother, what of him? Be good luck. All I can say is good luck. I gotta go over that bridge. I think how I got in here. Okay, so that's definitely the town outskirts. You're showing up red. Oh, well, I guess technically the guards would be red. What is this? Trainers. Okay, over here? I suspect they're in the building. Talk to secretary. Welcome to Haywind College, sir. Okay. In the right spot. Headmistress Spirewright. Anyone who wishes to learn is welcome here at Haywind College. I keep a strict open door policy, unlike the Academy of Masters in Thornhill. Tell me about your college. I admit it's a very young institution, but I've done my best to gather experts in all the important areas of learning. I found there's only so far what you can go on our own, so should you feel stuck, our teachers can help you unlock further potential for a very modest fee. You'll approve of Thornhill's Academy of Masters? I won't pretend it doesn't have the best teachers in all of Imberthale, but its headmaster is an insufferable elitist. He only accepts those he deems worthy to enter their halls. What we do here is for the betterment of all, not just a select few. Alright. So I guess to get mastery skills, you probably have to go to that other one. Once you've got enough skills normally. I'm also going to search for free stuff. And I found some free stuff. More free stuff here. There is. No, I can't reach those bookshelves. about that one. Can I reach it? Can I reach it? Is it possible? Damn. It is not. That's unfortunate. What we got here? We have an inventory full of books. Time to hit the old brain case going here. Oh, maybe my inventory was full too. I should probably try that other bookshelf again. No, I don't think you can't quite reach it. Which is unfortunate. Because this table's in the way. Oh, how about this one? Already got a thing on that. Okay. Talk to fishing trainer, talk to mining trainer. Mining trainer? Rocks? Yes, rocks. Show me how to better break them. Level 1. Novice rock picker. Taking your first steps in mastering art of breaking rocks. Now go further. Increase experience gains by mining by 5%. Gold. I see. So in order to actually get training, I have to actually be doing the mining myself until I get to level 8. And then I can train the other things. Okay, so that's how that goes. I was going to say, being able to just sit here and just train things up for gold might make it a little bit too easy, but no, it's just, it is what it is. You have to still do the thing to get to there. That's good. Well, they do give you a bunch of freebie books. Always nice. Cooking trainer, blacksmithing trainer, nothing there yet. Tailoring, crafting. I haven't really crafted anything. Alchemy. So some of these guys I can do. Tech trainer. Novice swordsman, 50 gold. Yes. Braided blades increases your damage with melee weapons slightly, 200 gold. Blade finesse increases your accuracy with melee weapons slightly. Damage. Quick strike, 300 gold. Allows you to perform an extra attack with a melee weapon. Yeah. Okay. Archery trainer. Novice marksman. Broke bodkin arrowheads increases your damage with ranged weapons slightly. Feather fletching increases your accuracy with ranged weapons slightly. I think damage is always going to be the way to go, but I don't have enough gold anymore for that. Fence. Novice. I don't have enough gold for those things. Sorcery trainer. Haven't done enough yet there. Alright, cool. So we can see all the different trainers and how that works out. Now the one thing though is now I have that. I need to be able to put those. So are these increased experience gains? Quick strike. Is this something I have to toggle on? Or is that? I guess it's a pass. I I think maybe it's a pass break, so that would be good. Or I don't have to toggle it on. Oh yeah, no, abilities are what you have to toggle on. The quick strike is an ability. I have to put that on the bar. Somewhere. I guess I'll put it. Move these. Well, I didn't want to do that. That was unfortunate. I guess put that there then. Yeah, do that. I was trying to drag it off of there, but should have known better. We have a bank here, and a general store, archery store. There's a quest giver, alchemy store, armor store. A bunch of specialized stores. That's good to see. What's that? Magic store up there. I mean, it's a big enough town that I guess they would have like individual stores for some of these things. You can see other players moving around too there. Banker. Let's oh, let me consume that. Positive's empty vial. I guess we're good there for now. Tailoring increased to level 2. What do we got here? Weapon store, archery store. We go into the weapon store. Knock him over. You're a tough little warrior, aren't you? Very fearsome with shiny plate armor. Alright, let's see what you have. Sickle sword. Plus 20, plus 5. What do I have here? 10 and 3 melee accuracy, melee damage. This is 20 and 5. And 3. Yeah, that's definitely better. And this is level 10. Do I have 300 gold? Where does it say how much gold I have? I mean, it says it here, 130, okay, 139. I don't have enough there for that, but I can sell some stuff. I do have some stuff to sell. This is 15 and 5. 10 and 3. That's two-handed. This one is not. Alright, let me grab stuff out of my bank and sell it. Luckily, the bank is right here, which is fantastic. We'll grab both of these out of there. The ring. I'll withdraw and sell. I might as well sell this because it's not any good. Sell that. And sell the spruce bow. Reinforced spruce bow. That's 30 and 2. What is my 12 and 3 two-handed? So crossbow I could sell and then draw this bow. We'll use the regular bow because it's more damage. Battle axe I'm actually going to sell as well. And the Morning Star. And I guess the arm steel sword too I might as well sell because that's not doing me any good. Just sitting in my bank. Here and read. Alright, so what? Oh, you won't take that back, huh? I not sell these? Oh, here we go. I can sell this. I can only sell weapons to the weapons guy. Okay. And only certain weapons. Interesting. Alright, so that's annoying. That means I gotta go around to whole lots of people to sell these things. I'd rather just be able to sell it to just the same person. Alright, well I could sell you the spruce crossbow. And the spruce bow. Oh, I could have sold that sword to him too. These I can't sell to you. I wonder if I could sell this. I don't think I can. No. You can only sell what they're buying, I guess. That's really super annoying. Although, I guess if I find a general store, I can sell them anything, right? Yeah, there's a general store on the other side here. I'm going to sell them over there, because that's annoying to have to go to multiple places for things. Also, you have a quest, apparently. Welcome, traveler. Marissa at your service. If you ever need anything, I mean anything at all in the world that happens to be common and not exceptionally hard to find, then I'm your woman. No haggling on the prices, mind you. I'm looking for something specific, a focusing crystal used by the Magi and such folk. Oh, I know the kind you're talking about. I sometimes trade them to the strange people of Hydrobore. I don't have any in stock right now. Did I ask the Magi? Well, the Magi like to bury them, and they ain't the ones who make them. That's the job of special craftsmen, you know? Artisans, inventors, and weird people like that. Where do I find one of those? As it happens, there's a man who has his workshop in southern Haywind, way down near the old mine. Rough neighborhood, if you ask me. Anyway, knock on the door, the quirky-looking building with a tower and everything, and ask for Opticus Illuminar. Okay. Opticus Illuminar? What the hell kind of name is that? Artisans, inventors, and weird people like that. Did I not say? If you're looking for that focusing crystal, he'll be the one to make it. Fine, I'll go see him. Meantime, I wish to trade with you. Yeah, see, now I can sell these things. No. 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 All of that. Give me some coinage here. Very good. And I don't need anything from her. Nice. How can we store? I do need like a cooking pot would be really great right about now. Well, you know what I can do? Let's go to the bank. We'll grab... Actually, you know what? I don't need to do that. I can just use the homeward thing, right? Do I have the spells up now? Homecoming. Let's go to the shack. I know there's a cooking pot outside of it. Yeah. Struggling to load, but it is loading. Roasting stick. Alright. Craft all those. And then, cook the rabbit. Okay, good. So we have all that food crafted. And my cooking went up a little bit. Which is good. Gem there. Now if I go, I can run along the path again and try to find this guy and see if I can turn in Marshall. I get a feeling though you have to turn him in full. Turn to Sylvia in Timberwell. I still have to do that. Oh, I still have to talk to the mayor Haywin too. Hunter. We just have to hunt rabbits, crabs, and bats. Search for perfect rabbit ears, bat wings, and crab claws. Let me see. This feels like maybe a repeatable quest. So I'm kind of wondering if I can just turn them in one at a time, or if it's literally just one of each and then everything's good. I'll have to find that furniture store too, but anyway, let's come over here and talk to, what's her name? So they're talking. Aaron. Oh, that's another player. Talk to her. Hey, Laura, what a beautiful lady you found for my boy. Oh, this makes me so happy. How does Aaron feel about all this? Even he is completely enchanted by the woman you found. In fact, I believe he wanted to offer you something special as his thanks. But first, my payment to you as promised. 100 gold. Okay. Worth it, I guess. Aaron? Wait, stranger, I hear you had something to do with finding this wonderful woman and bringing us together. I wanted to thank you, but, well, I don't have much to offer, but maybe you can make use of this book. It taught me everything I know about working the forge. Alright, thanks. Hey, books work for me. I'll get paid in books. 20 experience in smithing. What? There we go. Nice. Alright, so that quest is done. So now we come down here. I think this hunter was just outside here, right? Over there. Yeah, let's see what he says. EG Hunter. Okay, now, so I do need all 3 items. Alright. That's good to know. Good to know. Alright, excellent. Well, like I said, time flies in this game. And I'm like tempted to sit here and grind like some mining levels and stuff just for the sake of doing it and selling things and getting some money back and everything. But you can see how, hopefully see how addicting this game is already, and it's in early access, and it's a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying it. You can go fishing and do all this stuff. I mean, it's got that hook, you know, that you can get in and really start doing things. I think it automatically saves. So, yeah, progress is automatically saved. There is no, like, which might be I mean, I get it, because they don't want you to, like, save scum, but at the same time, I kind of wish you could save things on your own, like, say, multiple paths there, but we'll see. I don't know what kind of, like, given that it's got this little bit of a multiplayer thing here, where, like, I'm connected now, and it looks like there's one other person, or at least there's only me, I don't know. I think there was one other person running around. So maybe that's something, maybe that's why you can't save anytime you want, because they're, like, looking to do maybe a multiplayer portion of it, sort of thing. I don't know, but I am enjoying it tremendously. I think, does it take me back to the main menu? I'm not sure. No, no, it doesn't. Let's get to the main menu at least, so you can we can end on that one. Let's go. Where's my? It's this one here. Excellent. There we go. Yep. So this, my friends, has been the Black Grimoire Cursebreaker. It is by Lipa Games, and it is in early access on Steam right now for $15 US. There is a free demo available, so you can play some of the game as well. But you can see how, I mean, I'm enjoying it. I mean, $15 for an early access game that's this early. $15 is usually a hard sell, but in this particular case, I mean, it's pretty solid. The game really shows you what it's trying to go for right out of the gate. The story's actually decent, and yeah, it's already sort of addicting, as you've probably seen from all the stuff for how long I've been playing it. But yeah, so fun times, my friends, to be had here. As always, I will leave links down in the description so you can do your own due diligence. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, and I will see you next time.